Hey there, good night. I hope we were all having an awesome week. This is Friday night, but by the time you get this video, it will probably be Saturday morning for some of you. I hope you all are doing wonderful and amazing and being the best version of yourself that you can be. Also, a quick reminder just to wear your mask and stay safe out there. Christmas season is coming up. Remember, it's the giving season. Just don't go around giving the virus to anyone. That's not what they mean by the giving season. And if you're gonna go out, especially if you're gonna do shopping and stuff like that, remember to wear a mask, keep your hand sanitizer on you, and just try to stay safe out there. So today's video, we're going to be painting another TeenWolf character whose name is definitely not going to be in the description, so this way you guys are going to really need to guess who it is. And I've got to say, at first the painting wasn't looking quite as well, but you know what, I will give you some hints along as we go with this painting. So some other reminders, this is not the first character that I've done for TeenWolf. There are two more. There's Styles and then there's Scott. So you guys can definitely go check those videos out. I've also done the Inktober challenge, which I did complete successfully. You guys can definitely go check out those videos too. I've also done one called the Witchy Hunt, and I wanted to put on my own challenge this month. However, I wasn't able to because I was a bit busy, and then I had some issue with my memory card, which I mentioned a lot of times, where some of the videos for Inktober and Witchy Hunt are lost. I'm so sorry for that. And those are some really good videos. Anyway, I was gonna make Fae-vember, Fae being fairies, and each day you would have to draw a fairy. However, I couldn't get a prompt word out in time, and it's bad planning on my part. I'm lazy. Let's just get that out clear. Now, first thing I did was I had to mix the paint, and mixing the paint is always an issue because I just can't seem to get the right shade of paint, and my doggo is barking. The dogs on the road are barking, and he's at the back barking. So I am very sorry for that. Also, I've got a fan going in the background, so if you guys hear that too, I am sorry. But hey, look, on the brighter side, it seems as though the quality of video is a little bit better than it was in my first few videos. So hooray for that. Like, I don't know. Mixing the color of the skin, mixing the paint. I start with a yellow and red, with a little bit of red, lots of yellow, and then I just mix it together, and then I add a little bit of white to it. But to be honest, his skin isn't a yellowish color, it's got like this pinkish part to it, and it was very hard finding the right shades and the right color, and I kept thinking to myself, hey, you're doing something wrong, especially with this part. It just looks so weird, like the thing is not complete yet, and you're just seeing the eyes and the skin around that area, and it just looks weird. So the yellow, with lots of yellow with a little red and white, didn't come out that well, so I mixed in some more red, and I got more of a skin tone that I was looking for than the yellow skin color. We're not going for any of the Simpsons here, so there's that. I need to stop saying there's that. Anyway, getting the darker part. So I have this burnt umber, that's acrylic paint in a tube. I have those cheap acrylic paint from a separate painting. Oh, but here I am tying myself up. So I've used them before, especially when I use those glitter ink. You guys have seen them before. On the channel. So you would know, if you've watched the channel, you'd know what it is. Anyway, I used that to put by the eyes and then by the lips, and when it came to lip too, you've got to admit, it looks bloody weird right now. Like, it really does look weird. It looks very creepy. And then adding in the forehead, that doesn't help at all. It was basically me going between white and the brown. Also, a little fun fact, if you want to deepen yellow, then use brown, don't use black. Black gives you this muddy green color. You need to use brown to deepen yellow. And it reverses too. If you want to lighten brown, do not use white. White gives you this pinkish color, which sometimes you need, but a lot of times you don't. So use yellow to lighten brown and use brown to deepen yellow. See, that was a very fun fact. This really is an art channel, and that was probably the only best art advice that I've ever given out. Next little advice that everyone knows: use references. Whenever you're doing a drawing, painting, illustration, whatever, it is not cheating to use references. Get your tablet, get your phone, get something. I'm recording with my phone, so I can use that. I have this broken tablet that I need to use a mouse in order to move the screen around because the screen is all cracked up, so it no longer touches. Thank God the mouse can connect to it. It was an Acer, and I really did love it. I'm so sorry I broke it, but I really did love it. And that's what I used. The images on there, you can barely see it. Right now he looks weird and creepy. Can you guys guess who it is? I'm gonna start putting in some hints now. He once punched Styles' hand when Styles told him that he couldn't punch through a solid concrete wall. They were trying to break into a safe. Styles and him once were trapped in the pool because the scary Kanama was trying to get them. I'm gonna try to give you a next reference in a few minutes. My phone battery is currently at 5% while I'm recording this. Yeah, so I'm back again, and it looks as though I was never gone. My phone is plugged in charging right now. So let's get back to talking about our creepy painting here that looks like a serial killer or a monster. Images are popping up on the screen, probably right now. I don't know when. I'm recording this before I put up any of the images. So you're seeing his face, and you're probably looking at this one and you're thinking to yourself, hey, that looks nothing like him. Yes, I'm very well aware it looks nothing like him right now, but it will soon. It will look a little bit like him. Trust me on that one. I hope that you can trust me on that one. Right now he looks very creepy, very weird. Please remember that he doesn't have in his eyebrows, his mustache, and his beard. But I promise you, this is your cousin Miguel from Mexico. I wanted to say Mexico and Mexico at the same time, and my brain and mouth just flopped. I also made a mistake there with the beard, right? Just then. I am very sorry for that. Also, hey, another long ass boring video. Yay, we love making those, right? As you can see, facial features wrapping up, coming together, but still has that creepy vibe to it because guess what? Cousin Miguel does not have in his eyebrows. Someone forgot to add eyebrows. Also, I'm not using the black right now. This looks very deep, but it is not black. It is actually the burnt umber that I'm using. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Am I the only one who just heard the little girl said inside? I think so. Not sure. Oh, just now where you see the camera shaked a bit. That is entirely my fault. I jumped the thing and it moved a bit. Now his facial features are popping out. Do we recognize Cousin Miguel? Yes, no, maybe. I mean, Does anyone know who this is? Oh, his ears aren't even in, and now I'm about to paint them in. Like I said, issues, mixing colors, that's always going to be my big issue. I'm probably never going to be able to fix it, and oh my god, the dogs are barking. Why are they barking? Also, you're gonna notice lack of music. Why is there a lack of music? Well, I will tell you why. Because I'm just not in the mood of downloading royalty-free music. Remember, I told you memory card issues, so I don't want to fill my phone up with royalty-free music and then not have space for the video. I had to take the memory card back out since it's not working. So what's the sense of having a broken memory card in my phone? So let's see, stuff that we should talk about. Oh, they're here. So there's a reason why I put the brown down first before putting the black. Oh, his eyebrows in. Does the face ring any bell? Any bell at all? So one of my favorite scenes from Teen Wolf, and please ignore the dogs, it was wait, what is it? So Isaac and Derek, I can't remember who else. I'm saying it's my favorite scene and I can't remember, but I do know the part where they were saying they don't trust Peter, and he came in and he was all like, just because he is back from dead, blah blah blah, he still has good hearing. And he asked them to say it to his face, and Derek turns around and says, "We don't like you." That part was really funny. The next part that I like was well, I've already said the water part, but it was when Styles and Derek got hit by the Kanema's tail. I think it's a Kanema, and they were both on the ground, and they were both serious, but there was this meme going around where it has Derek and Styles, and at the bottom Tyler and Dylan, and they were both laughing. I like that photo, well, that meme. We had a dog named Derek. I just thought I should throw it in there. So we had this very, very grumpy dog named Derek. So if you've ever watched Teen Wolf, you'd know that Derek has a resting bitch face. I'll probably need to censor that word out. He has a mean face all the time. Every single time you see him, he has a mean face going. You rarely see him smile. Next thing I like was with the trick-or-treater. When he was getting stuff out of his car, when the trick-or-treaters came up to him. That was the season with the Nigitsune, where Styles was in Nigitsune. That was also a very sad season too. Allison died in that one. Yeah, we're talking about this character. Oh boy, I called his name, didn't I? Well, you could already guess who it is by the memes and the photos and whatnot that will be up soon, whenever, not sure. Is there any other scene? In the beginning, when we first got introduced to the character Derek, he was all tough and very ruthless and scary and whatnot, especially when Styles and Scott were looking for his inhaler, Scott's inhaler, and he sees them, tells them it's private property, and throws the inhaler back to Scott. Of course, everyone knows Styles with a funny joke where they found a body in the woods, and Scott was like, "What body? A body of water." That sounds a lot funny in the series. If you've never seen the series, you should definitely go watch it. I'm probably annoying the people in my house right now with my annoying voice, just like I'm annoying you right now too. You're probably thinking, would she just shut up? Just like I'm thinking, would the dog just shut up? I'm not entirely sure why he's barking. So the dog's not gonna quiet down. The other dogs on the road are barking, so he is barking. Why do they make a noise? Why do they make themselves so noisy? This video has long more to go, and I keep apologizing for the noise. What can we talk about right now? other than things from Teen Wolf, like favorite episodes, favorite scenes, anything at all. Oh, I have the seasons downloaded onto my tablet, that same broken tablet that you're seeing there, and every time I have blackout, I'll just replay a scene. And the next character that I'm going to draw will be Isaac Leahy. All those who think Isaac Leahy is one of the most amazing characters you have seen in Teen Wolf. I said one of the most amazing characters. All of them are amazing, to be honest. I'm a fan of all of the characters, especially Cousin Miguel. The next scene from Teen Wolf that I liked the most was when Kate found a way to turn Derek back to the younger version of him, and they took him home to Scott's house. Well, the first part of that I like was when the sheriff was like, "Have you found the fountain of youth?" Or was he swimming in the fountain of youth? And is time travel real? The joke was, Stell said we found him like that. So the sheriff replied, well, the sheriff, Stell's father, replied with what? Swimming in the fountain of youth? So yeah, I could find everything funny about this. I'm probably not saying it funny, so you should definitely go watch it for yourself. I was just about to tell you about it. The next part about it. So Stells took Derek home to Scott's house, and Scott's father's there. And Scott's father asked, "Who's this?" And he said, "This is my cousin Miguel from Mexico." And so the father speaks Spanish to Derek, and Derek knows Spanish, but Styles doesn't. And they have a bit of a conversation, and he asks the boy if they're hungry, and Styles says no, but of course Derek said he's starving. This was the point before his family all got burnt to crisp, so he was a lot friendlier back then. But then when he found out his family got burnt to ashes, he wanted to see the alpha, which was Scott at that time. I know I'm confusing you guys, and now this video is coming to an end, so you should go watch it for yourself. Goodbye. Oh no, not goodbye, I said. Anyway, the next thing about that same part that I like was when Kate tried to get the Triskelly from him, and Peter came in, he heard Scott. Well, Scott did the roar, bark, howl, whatever you want to call it. Scott did it, and he's saying, "That's Scott, that's the alpha," and he runs towards Scott. I find that part really, really amazing. So this is Derek Hale, also known as Tyler Hoechlin. I think I pronounced that last name right. If it's not, I'm very sorry. And the next character that he plays is Superman, which he does an amazing job in as well. So goodbye, take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it, spend it with family. Christmas is coming up. You should definitely start prepping for that. So goodbye and take care.